Angels. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for um, Aries. Happy birthday, Aries. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe today if you guys resonate with the readings. If you guys want personal readings, you can go to my email. Go to jocelynlovely84@gmail in the description box below. Click on more. Let's see what else. If you guys want to donate, you can. You can go to Cash App, PayPal. All of that information in the description box below as well. Jocelyn Lovely 888. Okay. All right. Anything else that this card has been wanting to come out, so I think I'm just gonna take it out on the deck for my Aries. Hey Rebecca, welcome. It's good to see you today. Hopefully you're doing okay, recovering well, feeling better. Happy birthday to my Aries. Drop down on the box below if you have any specific dates. Hello. Alright. Lovers wanted to come out again. So these are a couple of the cards that have been wanting to come out and I just didn't take them out of the deck. I'm going to get started with 4 cards. We don't need a lot more. And then let's just play around. Let's play around, okay? All right, guys. All right. I feel like we got Moon, the soul, right? Number 2, it's coming out. And if you take a look at this card, this person looks like they're just sitting still in contemplation, or they're just sitting still waiting for time. It's like somebody's watching the clock, because you have the 10th house, but look at the clock. Somebody was waiting on time, where it almost seems like because you're forced to stand still, time is so, it's a big deal. I feel like somebody's forced to stand still, or time's going by, and you're just really focused on the timing, like how much longer do I have to wait here, sit here? Or if you're not sitting there waiting there, I'm getting somebody's contemplating a lot. Like a lot of it's like that feeling, like, you know, when you sit still in meditation or just sit still, like all the thoughts come rushing in. I feel like this is the moment, if you've been kind of waiting for something, or contemplating something. It's like this is the time to do it, because you have the 5 of Cups here, so it almost seems like this is time that you have to spend alone. Are you spending time alone with your thoughts, is what I'm getting, Aries, for this week, for the beginning of the month, just the beginning of the month. Then we're going to slowly transition, but let's see what the first week of Aries has for you. So the first week of Aries, yeah, I feel like for some of you guys too, this time alone resting is going to give you time to think about, like, what do you really like? What do you really want? Where do you want to go forward? This could also be with love, with regarding people, like who are the type of people that you want to keep around. For others of you guys, it's not just the people, it's like the places or the things that you're doing, not just for fun, but like in general. It's like, what do you love to do? And how can you spend more time doing the things that you love to do, right? Because as another year goes by, you're getting older. You're getting a little bit older, but this is good though, right? Because it's like the older we get, the more selective we are with our time, with the people around us, or the things that we surround ourselves with, right? The things we choose to engage with. And I think that this is essential for you, or like very important for you this week, the first week of Aries. Okay. A card did come out, and I chose to not to take it out, but I'm gonna, then another card came out. I feel like there's if you guys were anticipating like a new start or something like that, I'm not saying you were anticipating it. Maybe you were thinking that you were getting ready to start something new. There's a delay here with a new start or having access to a certain portal. There's a, it's like you're not ready yet, or you know you're not ready, or you know there's certain things that are going to be delayed because emotionally you're not 100% there. It could be physically, mentally, but you're not 100% ready for something, and so you've been at a standstill, and that's okay. I think it's because you're trying to get yourself prepared. Yeah, the other card that came out was the World. There's a circle here too. This is the Ace of Pentacles, but look, there's the World is right here. So it's like the Ace of Pentacles. This opportunity, this new start is ready for you when you are. There's no delays on that. I think you are asking for more time on certain things. You're asking for more time on certain things, right? This is a beautiful start, a new pentacle, but again, this is a big energy, and right now I think you're focused on the ending, on closing some things up, finishing some things, ending certain relationships with certain people, just endings in general. I'm getting you're trying to figure it out, or close some things out and see what's going to stick, or what you're going to stay with, what you're going to part with. Okay, but this is okay. Aries is the beginning of the calendar year, but I'm getting it's okay. If you need more time, that's the smart approach. I just don't think you're ready. I think you're a little closed off in this section because of whatever you've got going on. Whatever you've got going on it's stopping you from going forward. Okay? And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We have our seasons, and I know Aries all about taking action, but in the first week, it's actually the opposite of that. Sit still, finish up with the healing, finish up with, coming up with a plan too, because just because you're not ready yet doesn't mean that you don't have certain things that you want to get started with soon, once you're done wrapping things up. There are certain things you want to get started with, or you will want to get started with, but first I feel like you're trying to get inspired. And if you're struggling with getting inspired, Aries, that's okay. You usually don't have a hard time with that, but right now it's difficult too, because again, you're wrapping certain things up. Okay, I feel like somebody's ending certain relationships that you love. Like there's certain people. Again, it doesn't have to be. It could be any type of relationship. I feel like there's certain people that you have to let go of, or that you've chosen to let go of, and it's really hurting you. It's really hurting you. Yeah, because it almost seems like you have to carry on in this journey a little bit alone. And I think that's you're learning to be okay with that. But I feel like you might be consumed with your thoughts, and you might feel a little scared, and that's okay. I feel like this is a person having to stand on it. You have to stand. It's like you're trying to prove a point to whoever you've let go of, or whatever you've walked away from, certain environments you shouldn't be in anymore, or you don't want to be in anymore. You're willing to stand alone. You're proving that to yourself. Like you're willing to be alone because it's better than being around people that are not here for you. It's like you're ready for a new chapter. You're ready for new people, or there's something here about ready for people that are actually going to benefit you, Aries. Okay, I'm not saying this from a selfish, well, it could be in a good way. I feel like you're just not putting up with any nonsense anymore, and it's not because you're angry about it. I just feel like you're just done with certain things, certain people, certain energies that are not bringing any goodness to you. They're actually impeding your growth. This could be an environment too. I just feel like there's just certain things you have to let go of. Okay, so this is the time to, what is that word? People say this word all the time. If you have to remove that energy from you, like get rid of the energy, that's okay. Take your time. This is why it's so difficult, because you're actually really moving from something big, okay? You're leaving something behind that's huge. This is a milestone for something new, which is the unknown, because you don't know what's ahead, okay? That can make you feel even more nervous or more lonely, but that's okay. Okay, there's a lot of people that are doing the same thing you are. I want you to keep that in mind, okay? You're not alone in this. We're all in this together. Number 2, okay. Now we get to the house of finances. I feel with the Ace of Pentacles, this talks about money, right? A new financial opportunity is in the horizon, but again, you weren't ready for it. You're asking for more time, but I think you're going to be ready for it sooner than you think, okay? Second house talks about what you own, owning, right? This talks about beauty, earth. This talks about Venusian energy, right? Love, the things that you love, owning things that you love. It's giving me a little bit of codependency. Clearing out, owning. This doesn't make me feel good though with the second house. I'm getting more of like owning expectations, second look, like looking at the things that you own or have expectations for. There's something about attachment here. I'm not liking this. This is a very attachment based energy with the pyramid here. I'm getting like a attachment energy. Like this energy is trying to attach to you since you've parted ways with it. I don't know. This is not good. I don't like this energy. So if you sense this energy is like near you, or you sense that this is you trying to detach from certain things, keep doing it, okay? Because this is not a nice energy. This energy is really icky. It's really possessive energy. You don't want to be around this energy. And if this was you at one point, or if you're trying not to, you're trying to move away from this energy, good for you. You don't, ultimately, you don't want to own anything. We don't own anything. Have we learned these lessons yet? We don't own anything. Okay, things will leave us. We can have expectations, but people will never. They'll never. You can expect all you want, doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? And I feel like you're getting that. Or maybe you're just not getting the things you were expecting from certain people. Maybe you were expecting loyalty and you didn't get that back. Well, now you understand why you need to step away from certain energies, right? If you're not getting the same amount of loyalty back, then you need to look for people that are willing to give you the same amount, right? Maybe you're just expecting too much. I don't know. Which one is it? Which one is it? And then either way, just be very careful, because this is attachment energy, and I think you're trying to balance this with the Libra effect on it. Two coins, one dark, one light at the top. I don't know if you see it. It's like a more balanced energy here, okay? More balanced energy, but I'm getting very codependent. I don't like this energy. I don't like it. I don't like it. This is bad. This gives me addiction energy, like addiction to people, assigning people qualities and shit like that are not like real. I don't like that energy at all. Okay, I'm just being honest here. This is an energy that if you've been fighting to get out of this energy, do it. Okay, this energy is like really, it's just not, it's such a dense energy. It's gonna stop you from actually being able to receive abundance here, because there's a difference. Do you notice a difference between this pentacle versus this pentacle? This is like you having to force your way to will your way to make certain things come in. This could even be in the form of money. Are you in an environment where the type of money that you're making, you have to force your way, lie your way, or do something that's not ethical or is not living by your truth? But this also talks about attachments. Like, this is an attachment energy. Is the way you make money, do you have to force some type of attachment type of energy? Versus this one is free flowing. This is the type of abundance that you receive when you're in walking with faith. Okay, when you're in free state of free flow, you see how the water is underneath the pentacle? It's free flow. All right, that was week 1 of Aries. What's week 2 looking like? Hey, what's up, Josie? Hey, from Texas. Omar. Speaking of beauty, you look great today. Thank you, Morgan. I guess. Yeah. The Lovers again? I thought I dropped that card. I did. Sorry. This card fell. A card flipped. King of Swords. Ooh, somebody's making a statement. Aries, this is perfect. Somebody's making a statement here. Ooh, I feel like somebody on the second week of Aries, I feel like somebody's gonna get into King of Wands and a King of Swords are very balanced masculine energy. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy. This energy is very balanced. The only thing about it that I don't like, no, sorry, not that I don't like, that I like. The thing that I like about these two energies is that it's like it's very powerful statements. I'm getting somebody's unleashing like really powerful masculine energy, Aries, and this is who you are. It's funny because it wanted to come out earlier in two different cards, but it's coming out here now. So this is what I love about God. I can pull some cards out, and then if I don't choose to use them, the next two cards will also, it has the same message here. I'm getting with this masculine energy, it's like you're setting some good fucking boundaries here, okay? It's like you're gonna tell some people off this week or next week. So if you're prone to getting into an argument with someone, pick and choose your battles though. As I feel like there's somebody in your corner, if this is work related, there's somebody in your corner that's like there's something about this energy, these people, or this energy that you don't like, so you're about to stand your ground. So I'm feeling like there's something here about not everyone having access to you, or you speaking your mind this week, okay? The second week of Aries, I feel like some of you guys are going to say some things to certain people, and you don't care. You don't care if they get mad. You don't care if it starts a conflict. You're going to say a couple of things to certain people. You're going to speak your mind. So if somebody's been triggering you, just be very careful. I think you will be, because the King of Wands with the King of Swords, this is a more balanced person. So if they ever have to say something, it's coming from a rational place, a place that, that makes sense. Okay, it makes sense to speak the way you speak, or what you're saying there's valid points here. So maybe before you had issue speaking your mind because you never thought that your reasoning was valid. It almost seems like now you're giving yourself validation, therefore you can speak your truth. Therefore, you could tell somebody how you feel. Therefore, you can go and seek justice by you speaking your truth. Okay, this is justice in a way with Libra and energy. Okay, and the only reason I say that is because, again, we all have a right to speak on how we feel. It doesn't have to be rational. It doesn't have to be rational, but I think because you validate it, validate yourself. It's like the way you come up with the argument, right? You validate it in your head. You don't just react, right? You validate it in your head, and then you can come up with ways that you're going to speak on how you feel, and you do it so well. So just remember, if you feel like speaking up, this can be confrontational energy, but it's coming from a place of you're speaking your truth, which is valuable. But at the same time, if you do it from a place that breathe first before you go and tell somebody how you feel. Breathe first. I do feel like someone's gonna trigger you though. You're just getting triggered. So, but I feel like whoever you are very rational, Aries. So second week of second week of Aries season of April, second week, going towards May. Okay, second week. Okay, I feel like what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's like you can come up with the most rational thoughts, or the most rational or logical defense, that's what it is, or like statement or argument. The point is that you get to speak your mind. I think this is where I'm getting to. You get to speak your mind. Some of you guys think that it's like there's burdens there, or you feel a little scared because you're afraid that if you speak your mind, it's not good. I'm getting somebody has the fear of speaking up. Or when you speak up, it's always confrontational because you have a hard time stating how you feel or speaking from the heart. Or you feel, or maybe there's this fear that somebody isn't going to hear you, like you're not being heard. Okay, so just I want you to keep that in mind before you go and tell somebody the truth about how you feel, okay? Because I feel like somebody's getting on your nerves, or there's something you've been wanting to say but you haven't said it. And if somebody's triggering you or starting with you, that's fine and all, it's gonna happen. People are gonna always trigger you or start with you. But just breathe first, and remember, as long as you validate your emotions first, your outcome of being able to speak your truth is gonna help you. Okay, because what if somebody triggered you, right? It could have been by an accident. Let's just say this was intentional. If someone intentionally triggers you or disrespects you and they do it again and you let it slide the first, second, third time, when if you just react, um if you just react, there's a chance that this person isn't going to validate your truth. So what do you do then? Not only did you lash out and then other people saw that, or this person saw that they got under your skin, but nothing was fixed. Whereas if you go within and then validate your truth, write about it, journal about it, speak about it to yourself, go seek counsel. Once you feel better about that, and if you choose to speak to the person about it, you're going to feel better, because even if this person validates you or not, you did it for yourself. That's what I was trying to say, and I could not for the life of me say it. It came out now. It came out now. Okay. I will not be. Okay. I don't know why I have such a hard time explaining that. See, I have a hard time with this because I probably have an issue speaking about this too. Yeah, it's all about validating ourselves. Ooh, that's what it is. Okay, so I feel like somebody has been getting triggered time and time and time again, Aries, these past months or month, because the divine's trying to get you to speak up. So maybe that's what their loneliness is coming from. Somebody's been feeling very unheard or abandoned or rejected. So when you speak your mind, if you feel like no one hears you, it's something between you, okay, that's being healed right now. So the divine's trying to teach you to go within and help and listen to your own wants and needs. There you go. That's the separation. This is why Aries has been struggling too, because remember, Aries is a representation of the inner child with the fire, right? It's with the fire energy. um and also it's a representation of the sacral pleasure, right? And I feel like if you're having trouble connecting with the inner child and validating yourself, that's why you're seeing it all around you, and it's really getting to you. So if you're seeing a whole bunch of people triggering you, it's for that reason. So once you go within and validate your existence and your inner child's wants and needs, then you can go and, like, people won't really trigger you so much. People won't really have that much of a hold against you, or like that they won't have that much of a hold on you, because you validate yourself. That's why you've been triggered. Others of you guys have been triggered for real reasons, okay? There's people that have been really disrespectful, or have been crossing boundaries or crossing lines. And I feel like if these are people that you were expecting to listen to you, to love you, to nurture you, to be there for you, and they weren't, yeah, this is this is why you're struggling really bad. Okay? All right. Anything else for April? I'm getting all red, bro. All red. The heart, 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is the inner conflict. This is the inner conflict. Once you go within, I'm telling you, you're going to come out of this stronger, better, faster. All of a sudden, you're not fighting the whole world or feeling like the whole world is against you. The world isn't against you. It's literally, it's your inner child trying to have you listen to it, but for whatever reason, it's too difficult, or it's too, there's something you and your inner child went through, and I feel like it's hard for you to connect with it. okay? But I feel like somebody's really trying this season. So by what is it, April, May, June, by around June time, summertime, you're gonna feel a whole lot better, and you're gonna have a better relationship between you and your inner child, okay? Which, what's June? Cancer season? Yeah, Cancer season. All right, let's see what else. What's with the third week with Aries? Before we move on, we're already that. We're gonna do one more week, the last week. So this is already by May. May, okay? Second week of May. Big up to the Amanda. Will not be fun. I don't even be understanding what they be saying in the chat. I don't understand what they be saying. And I'm not gonna argue. I'm not arguing with people. I'm just tired of it. They be annoying as fuck. I'm not annoying. I'm not giving nobody some fucking attention, because that's clearly what they want. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's feeling really fucking uncomfortable right now. This is good. Remember this. You may be feeling like why you're asking yourself why you were struggling this whole time. This is because it's trying to make you like make peace with versions of self. It's very important. It's like a wrap up here. You're wrapping something up. This person looks very uncomfortable, very triggered, very sad, very lonely. It's going with it. This is what it is. You're confronted with a big it's like you have to face yourself. You have to face yourself. You have to slow down. You have to do things differently in order for you to meet with the newer versions of self that want to be engaged with you. Okay? Which is why we always say go within, go within. When you go within and you listen, you heal parts of self, and then you merge with new parts of self that have not been heard. Right? Even old parts of self that have not been heard. But this is good. You need this change in order for you to move on to the next stage. Okay, 5 is changes. Yeah, too many changes happening that are scaring you. This is really scaring you. But remember, you go from this, which is in pain right now, but in the next 2 months, if you go within and you start letting that inner child interact with you, start moving at the inner child's pace, which is slow, okay? Sometimes kids move a little slow. Sometimes kids have a hard time speaking up or stating what they want. Sometimes, okay? Sometimes kids have too much energy and they need a way to release that. Okay? Sometimes kids throw temper tantrums and they don't know how to calm themselves down. Okay? So this is you learning how to interact with your inner child, and then being kind and patient and loving. Because who else is going to do it? Anybody that has children understands that this is part of the journey, right? This is what we sign up to do, is to deal with another person, a little being, and we all have one too. So it's going within and figuring that out, okay? So, all right. The Fool, Aries, this is you, okay? Look at this beautiful energy. I feel like once you're done with the healing and the crying and then the withdrawal, or whatever it is that you're dealing with, this time of loneliness and rejection and abandonment, you're gonna come out like this. Look at your beautiful surroundings. It's a new beginning, and I feel like this new beginning is gonna have a lot of financial abundance for you. There might be, it might have new people. And remember, these new people that you surround yourself with will be better aligned to how well you take care of your inner child. Because if you're so kind to yourself, you're so loving to yourself, you're going to meet people who actually hear you, who are kind to you in turn, because that's all you see. So that's all you're going to reflect back. 6 of Cups, yeah, going within. I feel like somebody's going to go through a big healing of the heart too, because look at all this green. I got green, greens, blues, and reds. Okay, somebody's going through a real massive healing. You're doing a great job, okay, Aries? I'm telling you, go finish this. Finish this strong so that by summertime you're gonna come out of it and understand why the divine was forcing triggers here and there, left and right. Even though I think it was really hurting you because you weren't understanding what these towers were or what these altercations were. You weren't understanding half of them. And I think that's why you were terrified. But now I think you're starting to understand why this was essential or why this was important. I think you're getting a point here, or you're getting a sense of understanding here. Now it's going to help you transition this over to this better. But this is all you've been receiving. This is why. You've been feeling like fucking knocked down, beaten up, alone, abandoned, rejected. You're feeling conflict. You're feeling towers, too many changes left and right. It's because of this. Because of that. Empress, yep. Somebody wants to hide. Like, I feel like you just want to hide and away because you're just dealing with too much and you don't want people to see that. But I mean, it's what you're going through. It's what you're going through. Sometimes you just have to show up, even if you are afraid of what people are going to think of you or how you look to people. This is the season where we're going to get triggered. We're going to get triggered for the next couple of months until we go through our healings. Okay? It's because it's a big heal. It's a big change. It's a big shift. That's why. King of Cups. You got 3 kings on the deck. King of Cups. Yep. Yeah. It's massive. This is massive. Somebody needs to really cry. I feel like somebody's going to cry for the next 2-3 months. You might cry for the next month and a half. The faster you do this, the easier it gets later on, okay? If you need to cry, if you need to be heard, these are emotions, like pent-up emotions ready to be released. This is why you may lash out at people or you might get triggered because you really want to be heard. This is you trying to be heard, but this is exterior, not interior. If you go within, this calms down. This will calm down, okay? I just feel like you're frightened. When somebody lashes out or implodes, it's because they're frightened. They're scared. And I feel like this is you afraid of what's happening in your exterior, but it's only a reflection of how you're feeling inside. And you know this. You know this. You know this. This is why. Okay? All right. Anything else? Pretty. Oh, which one? The King of Cups? Thank you. All right. Anything else for my Aries to help soothe what they're struggling with, what they're going through, the pain that they're enduring, like the heartbreaks, the confrontation, the triggers, anything we can do to help ease this pain because they're really going through it. Aries is really going through it. This first card, it's a wraparound. It's a circle. It's a full circle. Sit still. Sit still. All your answers will appear if you sit still. Because the inner child's talking to you. Your heart's opening up. I feel like I'm telling you, once you release the pain, you feel better. And then your exterior, all of a sudden, it's a reflection of how you feel within. It's calm and peace. That's what you need. I feel like it's just too much movement, too many changes, too many things. Towers. Too many towers. They're literally wearing you down. I feel like somebody's afraid though. If you're struggling to sleep at night, if you're having like night terrors, nightmares, insomnia, I feel like this is my insomnia card sometimes. Yeah. You can't sleep because you need to. I feel like this is the time that you feel like you could cry the most, or this is the time where you feel safest. And night when nobody bothers you. I feel like whoever you are, you're a hermit. You don't want to be around too much energy or too many people because right now you're triggered, so you want to stay away. You want to stay away so that you don't get triggered. But you staying away or hiding from people, you're still going to get triggered. You can't avoid society, but I feel like that's what you're doing. It's like you're hiding out. And I get it. This is smart, okay? If sometimes you have to stay away from people so that you don't like take it out on others, or people see you struggle. But it's an ending, okay? Timing's on your side. It's an ending. Take your time, breathe. Oh shit, yeah, it looks like you don't want to look at the time. Somebody doesn't want to look at an ending. It's okay. You got Venus here. The lovers came out earlier. You got Venus here. That's okay. Look at this. And then you got Uranus, which is the Fool, right? It's on this side. Sorry, what came out first? Okay. So this is what I'm saying. Too many changes. You want to go back. Oh, somebody's contemplating going back. Because they can't, you think you can't deal with the emotions, your emotions here, or your inner child's emotions. You can. I know it's painful, but you can. Don't go back. Somebody wants to go back. But it's already over. This stage of your life is over. Just see it through. Literally, it's over. Ah, okay. You're crying because it's over. Aww. Yeah. It's out of your control. You're crying because it's over and it's out of your control. And you're scared. That's okay. That's okay. Venus. Venus is here. Aries, yeah. You're okay. Breathe. I feel like somebody's shaking. It's okay. Breathe. Your ancestors are here with you. You know that. Right now you're sad, but it's like, yeah. Once you're done with the healing, you're gonna move fast. You're gonna get this the energy that you've needed to move. Okay. Right now it's not the time, but you will. Towards the end of Aries season, you'll start picking up again. You'll start looking forward to what the day has to offer, or it'll be time to move. Okay. Trust me, this is going to go by faster than you expect. Oh, that's why too. Okay, that's why you're scared. It's moving too fast. You know you don't have much time left. Ah, I see. That's okay. It's okay. Slow down. Breathe. Take your time, okay? Soothe your inner child. You're going to be fine, okay? I promise. Okay. That is me. Which one? This one? Which one, Rebecca? That's good advice. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad you guys hear me on this one. It wasn't an easy read, but I feel like whoever's struggling with this, I love you. I got lots of love for you. The divine has lots of love for you. Yeah, it's the transition. You're scared because too many changes. It's okay. That's okay. This new transition, I feel like you may not even feel like you have energy for it. God's gonna give you the energy. But right now you're releasing certain things. That's why you feel kind of beaten down and shit, or tired. You're good. It's just the release of old energy that's working through you. So that's, yeah, no wonder you feel so tired, or filled with insomnia. You can't sleep at night. Yeah, it's okay. I keep saying it's okay. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I want to keep saying that. Like, I just want to, yeah. If you guys have a little toy or anything that your inner child likes, if you want to go get some ice cream, go get some ice cream. If you want to hug a little teddy bear or do something your inner child likes to do, I would advise you to do that, just because that's a way to soothe the inner child. Watching movies that you guys like, stuff like that. Wanting a new day with pickup. Away from people, unable to deal with their emotions. Yes, hermit energy. Yes. Wanting a new day with pickup. Yeah. 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 Certain people we're letting go of, right? That's a big energy. That sucks. That's an ending though, right? So like letting go of certain people that you love, that we love, right? That's an ending. And that's scary too. Because your inner child loves these people too, right? So it's like you're telling yourself you gotta move on. That hurts. That really hurts. Okay. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. If you guys want to share, feel free to. I know I'm going through my own thing. I have to let go of certain people myself, and that's fucking killing me, okay? I'm getting triggered left and right. I'm going through withdrawal myself. Like, it's so bad, okay? It's so bad. Anything else? Let's see. All right, now we're going to transition into playtime. I know it's still early, but if anyone has a question and if they want to just, you know, you can ask the question. This could be regarding the reading, working through energies. It's up to you, okay? I don't know if there's anything else that the divine would want me to say. I think we're just repeating the message at this point, which is why I don't know if I should even continue. Wanting a new day without yep. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are feeling good on this beautiful Monday night. Keep getting this card. I got 7th house with Earth element here. Sorry to hear that. You look like you're doing well. Thank you, Morgan. I'm not doing so well. Struggling like for a bit now. But I'm getting by. I'm getting by. Got 2 cards that came out here. I don't know if this is for you guys. Got 7th house. Thank you. Hopefully you guys are, getting by too, or, finding ways to like soothe yourselves or be kind to yourselves. Because I think we all need that right now, right? Like a lot of understanding and empathy from, and I'm glad we have that here in this channel for each other and, for ourselves. Playtime, playtime. Did anybody want to ask a question before we close out? Okay, we might just have to close. Okay, I think we're going to close out. Thank you guys so much for joining me here tonight. We just wanted to do a quick Aries reading. I think it was great. It was a perfect reading. It's helping me. I feel like it's helping me help just be open with Aries energy. It's a beautiful energy. First of all, Aries is phenomenal. It's the masculine energy, assertive energy. It's very bold energy. It knows what it wants type of energy. So for Aries to be feeling the complete opposite of that, to be in complete water energy, it's really pretty to see. It's a beautiful thing to see. Why? Because Aries, it's nice when you see Aries do a great, and it's at its peak, and it's fast and it's amazing. But when you see Aries struggling, Aries can get temperamental, right? And I feel like it's always good to talk about Aries when, even when they're not doing their best, right? Around their birthday time, because things happen. Not everybody has the best birthday all the time, right? And so I feel like this was very, very good to discuss Aries transitioning into a great year, by the way. Just because you don't have the best birthday, or, feeling the best during Aries season, doesn't mean that the rest of the year isn't going to be amazing. No, if anything, it's transitioning you into one of the best years you're going to have. I feel like 2025 is going to be a very, very important transformational year. I feel like this is all about fun. This is the year that you're going to have the most fun, because your inner child's going to be intact. Okay? That's the main way you have the most fun, is being 100% as you can present with the inner child. Okay? Right. So thank you so much. I love you guys. We're going to farewell. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or what's today? Wednesday, okay? Take good care of yourselves. I love you.